So we created the team because we love racing. That's the basic answer. My dad and I always dreamed about obviously being a professional driver, which fortunately, with a lot of help, we achieved. And we had the opportunity to join Eurocup-3, which was a really ambitious championship that we thought that we could enter. It was the right moment for us, and we had to do it.
Well, luckily we are a team with 25 years of history, so I think we have built in our history such a nice reputation, so luckily we have many technicians willing to be part of the team, part of the family that we are. And well, we have created a master in motorsport, for example, where we choose 15 engineers and 5 mechanics every season, and we try to commit them in a long term.
In DriveX we have a master of technicians, engineers and mechanics called DriveX Academy. For us it's really important, the technician part like is 50% of the study, but the other 50% is just working on the real racing team.
Obviously a team, it's not only about the car and the team owner, it's about the people. We honestly didn't really have a lot of time, so I've been really happy and quite impressed with the group of guys, the team that we built with this small amount of time, and it's been working really good so far. So it's the toughest thing. Obviously you always want experience, you always want people that is with a lot of ambitions in motorsport, and I would say that we've been really lucky with that so far.
Motorsport is about competition, it's about winning, it's about getting into the last detail, and this is obviously a crucial feature that our technicians must have.
If you like something, everybody's going to feel it. In your work, in my work, in their work. Passion is in this, at least, is absolutely important, 100% important.
Working with young drivers, obviously you need to teach them a lot, try and get them as much experience without being on track, because honestly motorsport, we know it's very limited on track time, so we need to work a lot before the races, try and prepare them with a simulator, and myself, I try to give them as much of my experience as I can, but it's tough. At the same time, it's super enjoyable to see that a young driver is learning and is improving themselves each time that they are out on track.
We try to see drivers with potential, ambitious enough. If they know about Campos, obviously this is a strong point, because they feel part of the team, they feel like they need to deserve in such a historic team, and we try to commit them in a long term. No? That's why we got into this F4 championship and now into Eurocup-3 to take them from karting and try to put them just before F1 with our F2 team.
Just some hours ago, I put it in my social media, some words from Tony Nadal, the trainer from Rafa Nadal, and he was saying the main problem right now is the frustration, no? The high value we have from ourselves, And once we try and it's not happening what you are expecting, then you are getting frustrated. So this is the thing we need to manage, no? Mainly, because I don't see so many people around, I mean in driving side, like they are thinking he's not the next Fernando Alonso. So you need to manage this frustration and you need to manage these expectations, and this is the most difficult thing.
During the races, especially in single-seaters, you need to be as quick as possible on making those decisions on the starts, on the first couple of corners, and also at the end of the race to try and go for the win or try and overtake a spot or defend. So it's tough to tell people that he's not driving the car, but yeah, being able to make quick decisions and correct decisions is one of the toughest things for sure.
Obviously, you need to understand that they are a bit unbalanced sometimes, no? And they have ups and downs, which is logical because they are about developing their driving skills, but also their human skills, and the behavior is not as balanced sometimes as we would like.
You need to manage this frustration and you need to manage these expectations, and this is the most difficult thing.
I used to drive for Campos. They helped me and they were the group of people that made possible my step from go-karts to single-seaters. So it's just great to be part of them now. As I said, I'm still focused on my own career, but it's amazing to be part of this community.
We spend together more time than with our family, so definitely we need to have a good relation between the leaders. We need to understand that we are competing against each other, but also we are part of the business, and we need to have a fair, fair play between us. And for me, it's crucial keeping a good relation with the other team managers, with the other team owners, and understanding that this is our business, and it's not only about competition, but also about dealing internally in such a good way.
I think the most important thing as a team manager is the communication. For me, it's really important in my life in general. You know, like communication sometimes, how we are using the words is quite important. You know? And when and how and in which moments. And
I would say that working with great people, with a great team around, trying to improve ourselves each day and try and grow. We were nothing 6 months ago. We're building a team and we're still trying to improve the team in general. So for me, seeing the car out on track, seeing the people happy after a good result, it's the satisfaction, and it's what pushes me to try and get even bigger and get even better.
Is seeing the people enjoying about what we are doing. We are spending many weekends out of home. We are staying here in the circuit like 15 hours per day, and realizing that the technicians, the drivers, everyone around the team is enjoying about what we are doing. And in the end of the weekend, they are happy and they feel proud about whatever happened, but their commitment, this is, making me super proud.
Obviously, to have a good people around yourself, I think if it's better than myself or than yourself, it's even better. Maybe the last part of the pyramid is the driver. The driver is quite important. This is not Formula One, that is more racing cars than drivers, but here is more drivers than racing cars. No? The teams we are doing more or less the same job, sometimes a bit better, sometimes a bit worse, but it's not much difference. But once you have this done, the last point of the pyramid is the driver.
Did you talk to Francesco about his neck? What? Did you talk to Francesco about his neck? No. He's dying.
For any reason we cannot give them a seat, it's super far. In the end, you know, sometimes I have the feeling like drivers are like my little brothers, so seeing that they are going to other championships, that they are going to other teams, is like, oh my God, why? Why we need to face that uncomfortable situations? But well, that's why we try to keep them since F4 to F2 and having them as many seasons as possible.
You are using a lot of your spare time, your feelings, you're dealing with young kids, trying to be like a parent, trying to communicate and be better, to make the things better and to make the team better.
Don't get a team. I mean, the only advice I got from other team owners was not to join with a team because it's a lot of hard work. There's more bad moments than good moments in motorsport because unfortunately it's really tough to win. But honestly, yeah, joking aside, it's been great. They helped me a lot on like personal side and all that stuff.
The people need to learn that there are lots of people better than ourselves, and we need to learn a lot to be at the top and working really hard.
They need to love the sport, they need to love the pressure of going faster, and they need to work a lot. It's a tough sport, it's a tough wall, where you need to be really good, but also you need some luck, which I've got, but not everybody has that chance. And they need to be tough, they need to be really tough, because as I said, there's more difficult moments in motorsport and winning moments and happy times, so they need to be tough and work a lot.
Do you have any rival on the track?
For sure, all the drivers who I am driving versus them, they are my rivals.